Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? So I was just gifted this espresso machine here, and I wanted to do a real quick demonstration on how to make a fresh cup of espresso. Now, you can drink espresso any time of day. Oftentimes, people will drink it with dessert after dinner, or maybe as a midday pick you up, whatever you want to call that. But espresso is a very, very finely ground coffee. And historically, I believe, if I remember correctly from cooking school, that it's historically a Turkish blend of coffee that's been ground very fine. And so I'm going to take you through the steps of making a cup of espresso. Now, full disclosure, I don't have a demi-tasse. A demi-tasse is a small cup that coffee is typically made into, or espresso is typically made into. So I'm using my B cup. So when you start, you want to turn it on. The on button is right here. This is a single brew. This is a double brew. And this one down here that's not turned on is to use the steamer wand over here for frothing your milk. And so typically what you want to do is you want to put your cup up on top. This pad up here is heated, and you want to make sure that your coffee cup is heated so that when the espresso goes into your cup, it doesn't lose any of that heat. Because a typical espresso is it's a tiny little bit of coffee. I'm going to be making a double and a single serve here just because I like it that way. It's not quite as strong. So to start with, going through the components here, you've got the base of the coffee maker here. You've got your little bowl that you put your coffee grounds into and you tap them into, and then this gets attached down here. You have your scoop, which is just a single one scoop goes per one of these. If you have a double size of these, you put 2 scoops in. And then on the bottom here is a tamper where you tamp the coffee grounds down so that they're nice and compact. And when you turn this on, what it's going to do is pressure is going to push that water through those coffee grounds. And it's going to, extract as many of those oils out of the coffee grounds as it possibly can. It's going to heat the water up to the optimal temperature, which I believe is right about 180 degrees. The pressure going to push that hot water through the coffee grounds and then through these 2 little holes on the bottom of this bowl here and into your coffee cup. So let's go ahead and just do this. Hopefully I don't make too big of a mess. I am Messy Bob. So the reference to the early 80s when there was Messy Marvin and hot chocolate, basically. Malto, what was I don't remember. Malto something. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So to start, I have some coffee grounds here that we picked up yesterday. And this is a very, very fine grind of coffee. Now you can see how fine this is just by looking at it. This isn't something that you're going to find by your typical coffee grinder. Unless you let it sit in there spinning away for an extended period of time. So now I'm going to scoop some into the bowl here. And then you take the other end, this end here, and you tamp it down. And you want to be firm with it. Here we go, making a mess. And you set that up there. And then you slide this into place here. I'm going to put the lid back on here because Lord knows I will make an even bigger mess. And then coffee cup is warmed up a little bit. It's a big cup to try to heat with that mat. So I'm going to slide this down here. And then you have single serve and double serve. This is your power button here, so it's on. And this is your frother button for your frothing wand over here. So I'm just going to hit the 2 servings. And you're going to see the dial come up. And that's the pressure that's being built up inside of the machine as it's forcing that water through the compacted grounds. And it'll stay up there for just a little bit as it's forcing that water through. And then once it's done, that dial's going to come all the way back down And then you just let it sit here for a little bit as that water seeps through the coffee grounds and into your cup. You just want to let it sit for a few moments. It doesn't take real long. And then there's a catch basin down here, so that if there are drippings, which there will be, those drippings can be caught in this catch basin down here. So I don't know if you can get a good view of that, but that's what a good strong cup of espresso looks like. That's really strong coffee. That's really good. Espresso can be drank at any time of day or evening. Oftentimes you'll see people drinking a demi-tasse, which is just a small cup, at a cafe or maybe at one of the popular coffee stores that are on every street corner, and reading a book or working or what have you. Sometimes you might have espresso after dinner with dessert or something like that. But it's a fantastic grind. It's a fantastic taste. For a lot of people, it's really too strong. And that's why they make drinks like, you froth it up with some milk and add some caramel or chocolate in there, a little whipped cream on top. You still get the flavor. It's just not in your face quite so much. So this is a fantastic machine. Kismile, I have several other products. They're great products. I'm really pleased with them. Have yourselves a fantastic day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody. Hey, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you'd like to see more videos, the link to my Amazon storefront is down in the descriptions, and I'd love it if you'd take a little walk over there, check it out. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll catch you later. Cheers, y'all.